So if you're a bad boy in prison, they give you a disciplinary ticket. So we're going to go over Wildman's disciplinary tickets in this video. Going back just to his prison, not his remand.
You can actually all get to see this. Shaun will give you the website.
It's on ADOC website under Wildman's ADOC inmate data search under Wildman's number 178605. From 2003 to 2008. Wildman got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Looks like you got 23 disciplinary tickets there. And most of them were lots of disobeying orders. We got quite a few not in the authorised area. A few disrespects, loss, destruction of property, smuggling contraband, failing to appear. We've got a gambling, possession of. We've got theft, possession of property, and drug possession, manufacturing, etc. You got any stories behind any of these?
Yeah, they make it sound worse than what it was. The drug manufacturing was just basically making hooch. They make it sound really bad. I was making hooch, and I had some bottles in my locker, and I'd forgot about them. I'd been drinking the fucking night before, to be fair, and I didn't get up for breakfast, and I'd forgot to get up and burp them. Anyone knows anything about hooch, I've done a video on it. You've got to do, like, when you first bottle it, the first few days, you got to just open it a little bit to let the gas out.
Video will be in the description box.
And I'd forgot to burp them. So what actually happens, they explode, and as they're actually doing count, my luck, as they're doing count, they're about 4 bunks away, and all you hear was like this, bang, and it was the bottles popping, and just hooch coming out of my locker. I was busted there and then. There's not a fucking damn thing I could have done about it. I got 30 days in the hole for that, and a ticket.
This was just before you released. Were you celebrating that with the hooch?
Well, yeah.
Trying to.
I was trying to celebrate, but it was a bit careless.
That was on 18th of September 2008. What was the day you were released?
Oh, shit. I think it was the 16th of June, 09.
Okay, we'll have to do a story on your actual release day when I'm at the airport. Right, what about these other ones then? Any stories there?
The destruction of property was the guard had asked. I got a ticket off, and what happens is, as soon as you get a ticket, they'll come round and you get lost privileges, which is you can't go to canteen for 30 days, so you can't get your scram. I mean, you can go to the canteen, like, and get your food, but I mean, like, you can't go to do your shopping. You can't get your soups and burritos, soups and pop and stuff like canteen. You can't go to canteen for 30 days, and you lose. If you've got TV, they take your TV away, and your headphones and your fan. Well, I wasn't asked about the TV and all that, but I was really asked about the fan, because it's fucking, I'm in Arizona and it's fucking mad hot, and he wanted to take my fan. And I'm saying, you're not taking my fan. And he said, hand the fan over now. And the way he talked to me was like a fucking kid. So I said, fuck you. I got the fan and smashed it on the floor. I got another 30 days in the hole for that. Destruction of state, no, the theft of, well, the other one was...
Theft, possession of property, and you've got a gambling, possession of?
The gambling possession was, when they searched my cell, I'd been running a poker table, and I kept all the chips was like cards, ripped in half, and they were chips. But I had a list of, like, no one put the name down, but they all had the nicknames, and they put down who was up and who was down, and it worked out. The house got like 25%, so it doesn't matter who was up or who was down, the house will always be up. You know what I mean? Because the people who were down, at the end of the week, you give them a list. The people who were up, they'd give you the list of what they wanted, and then you give that list to the people who were down, and Peter would pay Paul, and then you still end up getting 25%. Well, they actually found this. I thought I was clever. I had it stuck in this Bible I never fucking used because I'm not religious, and like fucking at the back of it, the last 6 or 7 pages like sort of stuck together, and I'd made a little fucking hollow thing, and I actually had the list in there. Well, they found this, they flipped through the fucking Bible and fucking seen the pages stuck. They knew that fucking he wasn't stuck through wanking her out, so they fucking opened it and found my list. So that's what I got done for that, for gambling. Another 30 days in the hole.
What about all these disobeying orders? There's like almost 10 of them.
Well, they'd have been quite simple fucking ones then. I mean, I could have been having a shower, or I could have been fucking, like, the way they speak to you is just fucking annoying. It's just like, you, get to your bunk now. What's your name and number? Fuck off, I'm having a shower. Yeah, and that's a ticket. Or like fucking, give me your name and number. I'm not telling you. Or not having your card. You have an ID card. I'm not having that on you. That's a fucking, that's an offence. Some of the offences are pathetic. Just say like, they could fucking talk to you like shit, but as long as you go and say fuck you, that's fucking disobeying. And the disrespect one.
That's what I was going to say. What's the difference between that, what you just described, disobeying order, and disrespect?
Well, the disrespect one was simply the fact that fucking when they give you an order or a command,
yeah,
and you don't do it, and then they'll give it you again, and you still don't do it, and you just end up fucking it. After a while, it's hard because telling them to fuck you should be disrespect, but that's not disrespect.
Yeah.
I don't know what I do with the disrespect one.
Well, you've got 3 disrespect ones, going back from 2004, then 2005, then 2007.
More than likely getting in an argument with one of the officers, one of the new ones who would have fucking thought there was someone, and I must have said like, oh, you're a piece of shit, you won't last long here, will you? You're only here because you got bullied in school and stuff like that. I used to like wind them fucking up. I was a fool to myself, because you could never win with them. You're going to get a ticket either way. But some of them just thought they could speak to you like you were a fucking piece of dirt, you know what I mean? Just like you were a number, you were a name, you weren't even a person, you were just a number. And sometimes it got up my nose. Could be having a bad day, could have been anything, you know, but I wouldn't put up with it. And hence, fucking hell. The amount of times I did in the fucking hole was ridiculous. But I like the hole actually, it's very quiet and therapeutic.
What about selling trading services?
Selling trading services?
That was back in 2005. So you've been in for 2 years in DOC.
Oh, I know what that was as well. That was, I'd been making gloves and hats. And,
was that story we did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool one. I'll put that one in the description box. Wildman has got a whole playlist on YouTube, so his whole playlist will be in the description box below this video. Because there was a scrap, wasn't there, and they got found out.
Yeah.
Smuggling contraband in 2006.
The smuggling contraband would have been, I was in the hole, actually in the hole, and I knew I was going in the fucking hole, and I had some tobacco, and I had a lighter up my ass. I got in the hole, and like fucking, it was night time, fucking had a shit, fucking washed it, fucking rolled myself a fag, and I thought they'd done count, but they just actually done, they do a walk round, where they just look through your fucking peephole like that. Well, you got a peephole and you got like a shutter. They look through your shutter and they close it. I thought that was count. So that's nice. So sat there, rolled myself a little pinner, and fucking lit it. Sat there on the bunk having a fag, and then I seen the thing open, and I didn't even think. I just turned around like that with a fag in me gob. Oh my God, Marnie, you're fucking in the hole and we can't put you anywhere else, can we? You're on report. That's what that was.
Any others you can remember, or is that all the main ones?
That was all the main ones, really. The funniest one was smashing the fan because the guy,
Lots have seen that.
the officers first, you didn't know what the fucking hell to do. I had the only one funnier than that was when I was actually in. That's actually DOC, Department of Corrections. But when I was on in Towers waiting to be sentenced, I thought, oh, that was it. They told us all to get to our bunks, and there's one time I refused to go in. I don't know why, I was just being a cunt. And they actually fucking sent the fucking Mufti squad, these big fucking bastards.
Goon squad.
The big black guy with the fucking muscles from Brussels.
Yeah.
And they sent them in, and then fucking I went in the hole for disrespecting there. But the funniest one was Joey Crack was one of our co-defendants.
He's dead now.
He's dead now. God rest in peace. He was downstairs and he was saying something, and like fucking, I said, oh. And I said, oh, kiss me ass. That's what I did. And I fucking dropped my kicks like that and showed him my ass. But as I was doing that, some female guard walked in to do fucking count.
Was this after church?
After church.
I was there, man.
Yeah.
When you were mooning. You got written off for mooning.
Yeah, mooning.
Yeah.
And that
You were mooning, and like we were all walking and laughing, and next thing this female guard came around, and she's like, she starts running up to you. What did she say?
She actually freaked out.
Did she?
Called it like sexual fucking assault or some fucking shit. I ended up doing 40 days in the hole on that one.
Yeah, I was having a piss in a new cell, and my cellie, he knew the guy was doing a walk, and he didn't tell me because he just fucking didn't like me. And she came along and like flashed the light in, right on my fucking dick and shit. And she's like, "Why are you exposing yourself to me, Attwood?" And I was like, "I'm taking a piss." And she goes, "No, you're not. You're masturbating." And the fucking dick wasn't even hard or anything. And then there was this big argument. She was going to shake the cell down, and then my cellmate was like, "Look, he's fucking new. He doesn't know what's going on. Blah blah blah." Because he didn't want to get the cell shut down because he had loads of fucking tattooing and drug stuff in there. But he like set me up in the first place.
Fucking
but then he had
asshole.
to like back it. He had to like back me up because otherwise he was going to get busted on all this shit.
I've seen a lot of guys get done for. No, when you alright, say you're at home and you have a shower. You don't turn the shower off and start drying yourself, do you? You turn the shower off, step out the shower and dry yourself. I mean, I used to do that when I first got sent down, but you've actually got to turn the shower off and dry yourself in the shower and step out. Because if you step out and you're naked and you fucking one of the guards sees you, it's like sexual conduct again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's serious. But if there's a female staff member there, it's really serious. Yeah. So they are the disciplinary tickets. I only ended up with some refusals to work, and I left the line for the chow, to get the apple, because we only had so much time to eat. Like 10-15 minutes. I thought, if I get my apple now and eat it now, then I'll save time. I won't be rushed. I won't have to leave my food. I got written up for that. And I got written up for refusals to work as well. That was it. Nothing in the leagues of disciplinary tickets of wild man. So, if you got any more questions, put them in the comments. Cheers.
Thank you.